Hi guys, and welcome back to Crafty. I'm Heather, and this is another decluttering video. I'm trying to declutter my Christmas stuff. My mum's tradition was to have the house de-Christmased by January 6th, so I hope this might inspire you to look at your decorations with a critical eye as they get put away. Although, as you'll find out, I didn't do so well in that regard. Be better than me. In this video, you'll be joining me as I pack everything up, decide what to keep, and go on a couple detours along the way. Near the end, I'll also be giving a "How can I use my Christmas tree" rating. The first and hardest step of this whole endeavor was fetching the boxes. I live in a 4th floor walk-up, and the storage lockers are in the basement. Okay, so I've got the boxes up in the basement, but the first thing I have to do is not take stuff off the tree and put it in the boxes, but empty the boxes out to find out what's in there, because this isn't all my Christmas stuff. And I'm sort of thinking that if the stuff is in the box, that stuff is probably has less sentimental value than the stuff that's out, but I'm not sure. So, what's in these boxes? Who knows? I don't. That's going to get packed up. I'm putting it there because my floor slants that way, and I don't want anything round to roll off. So I loosely arranged the boxes into ornaments versus decor, and I think this is the ornament box first. This is from Honest Ed's, an old crazy department store that used to be in Toronto but got demolished a year or two ago. Okay, so that's that box. I think we're going to need the other leaf to the table. Green Christmas balls. I like those. So, I think step number 1 is going to be putting unbreakable decor-ish things into this spare cardboard box, because I just know everything isn't going to fit into these 2 tubs anymore. And I got this box this year, and I think that can be, I'm just going to have 3 Christmas boxes instead of 2. And I'm going to go with the unbreakable stuff because it's cardboard, and I feel like breakable stuff gets more protection in a plastic bin. I have a feeling I'm going to save most or all of it. So we've got flat pack Christmas tree. It was a present last year. It's very cute. Again, just didn't have the time or the space to put everything up. Oh, this is fun. Pop-up penguin. I'm going to regret doing this. For presents. This guy definitely needs to go in here because it's getting too big for the other boxes. So we're going to have to pack stuff around that. Like Snowman Teddy Bear. He's really cute. He's gunned. I wish there was a year on the tag because I've had this thing for a long time. But he goes into the soft things box. Christmas table runner goes into the soft things box. My mom made these. Tiny Christmas tree teddy. You know, maybe I can get rid of one Christmas thing, and it's this guy. 1. Look at me go. Off my mantelpiece. Christmas stocking. I made this out of a, did I felt it myself? No, I bought a boiled wool sweater or jacket from the Salvation Army or somewhere, Goodwill, somewhere like that, and made it myself. This was a pocket from the actual jacket that I put on there. I always hoped that people would stick little tiny presents in there. Never happened. I made this for myself as an adult. And then these are some buttons for my button box. And you can tell that I made it out of something that wasn't just flat square fabric, because the back side of the cuff, it's a little wonky because there was only so much left. And the making of the loop and the sewing and the turning down of the cuff all got very complicated, but I did it in the end. So away goes this stocking. Thinking of soft things. This random stocking, I think, oh yeah, this is for Conan. Yes, you. For Conan from Santa Paws. A wonderful neighbor gave Conan some great Christmas gifts last year. But I think I might make him a stocking, so I think this can join the little Santa teddy. Let's put the giveaway here. And, did not think this through. This Christmas table runner, it's like that trick in the restaurants with pulling the tablecloth out. Hey, my mom made these when I was really little. Like, I remember these from when I was 3 or 4. Instead of wrapping paper, you just make a cute little cloth bag and put your presents in there. I think this is why Christmas stuff is harder to declutter than anything else, because like, it's a sentimental time of year. Everything is sentimental. Everything is sentimental value. Okay, so that's that. What else is unbreakable? I don't really want to put Christmas ornaments in there, like Christmas tree ornaments, because I'm thinking that can be just a completely non-ornament box. But then also I wanted it to be the non-breakable stuff. I may have to adjust that idea. Oh, I know. I have some gnomes. These are the only two Christmas things that weren't in either the tree area or the mantle area. Again, this is one of my mum's little patterns that she made and sold. I think he's adorable, and that's what he's supposed to sit on. This thing. Like, he's supposed to be glued down, but I think he came off at some point when I packed him. So he can go in the soft things box. This guy I bought last year. He's a cute little gnome, and he's a little sort of, I guess he's kind of a jigsaw puzzle. All the pieces come apart. And this side he has a little face, and that side he doesn't. But he's not breakable. And he came in a little paper bag. I think that's a good start for stuff that will not break in a cardboard box. I think just about everything else is either breakable or tree ornaments. That's still a lot. This is all the stuff. Well, there's the empty boxes. And that's stuff I didn't get out. I forgot this guy. It's going in a plastic bag, so the glitter doesn't get everywhere. The mushroom got bumped out of that box once I discovered that tree. So it's just going to have to go in one of the regular boxes. But I think this guy is mostly done. Christmas decor. That's the next one. So this will be Christmas decor. So non-tree stuff, as far as I can. Because I think some tree stuff is going to have to go in there. Because I have a lot of tree stuff, even though I only have a tiny tree. It's not short, but it's thin. So, stuff in boxes first. This is something I got new this year. That's the box. This is the Christmas version of the Dita Von Teese vase. So it's sold by Dita, it's modeled after her. I have one that has a red rose in her hair and doesn't have the Christmas dress, but this one's got a poinsettia, so it's really cute for Christmas. And I put it exactly where my regular one goes the rest of the year. Okay, so I erased the squeaky styrofoam noises, but I am covered in styrofoam. Box 1. 2 is this. It's a little snow babies ornament of a pair of snow babies knitting a scarf for a snowman, but I honestly don't want to disturb it because it's China. Even the knitting needles are made of China, and it's just kind of scary to get out of the box, so I'll try and find a photo of it. 2 boxes. Mushroom. Mushroom fits so far. So these are some boxed glass ornaments that I didn't even get out this year. They're ones that my mum gave me from, she sort of, when I moved here, divided up some of our traditional Christmas stuff. Like there's tons of glass Christmas balls, and she divided them up so we each have half. So they don't look like a matched set, but they are enough of a matched set. Okay, so these ornaments, again, I bought at Michael's. I have a pink tree. I had that pale pink-ish, pink and cream tree on the mantle. I had the matching joy thing. I bought these balls, even though I'm not one for a matching, coordinated, fancy pants Christmas tree. I want the Christmas tree to just be a mosaic, just a big mess of souvenir ornaments and fancy ornaments and cheap ornaments and ornaments little kids made and things like that. And I think I was going to do something like hang these in a string on the wall or something, but I don't need them anymore. I have the green ones, which again were hand-me-downs from Mum. I don't need those. I like the pink Christmas tree. I do not need pink to be the theme of my Christmas. Now I think everything left is some sort of tree ornament. So, something I really like to do is buy Christmas ornaments as souvenirs. They're obviously not all souvenirs, but I think it's a great little way to buy something of wherever you've been, and then you get to unwrap it once a year, see it every time, and it's just really good. I don't know, it's fun to experience all that again, and you don't have to worry about buying the cheesiest, stupidest things. Because if you say it's a Christmas ornament, everyone's like, oh yeah, okay, that's fair. So, here's what I bought this summer. I went to a few different countries this summer. I was living in Europe briefly, very briefly for an internship. So this guy I was in Switzerland. I think that was a keychain. That's the other thing, you don't have to buy Christmas ornaments. You can buy other things and make them Christmas ornaments. Like I just took the keychain attachment off of that. I also bought this guy, little lederhosen guy. This guy is actually a magnet. And I was going to take the magnet off, and I didn't get around to it, and it's fine. Then after Switzerland, I went to Vienna. So I went to Mozart's house. There's so many... Vienna was just such a great place for composers. So I went to Mozart's house, I went to Beethoven's house. There were statues of different composers everywhere. The gift shop was closed when I went to Beethoven's house. I was quite sad about that, but I got the Mozart thing. Again, this guy is not meant to be a Christmas ornament. It's just like a little tiny decorative plate from the Hofburg in Vienna. But I thought would make a cute Christmas ornament. And then I'd have something more Vienna than just Mozart. From Vienna, I also went to Rome. Bought this at the Vatican. This is St. Peter's Cathedral. This is all hand painted, I think, and it's got sort of the gold paint as well. I think that's the most expensive one I bought. You'd think the Vatican would have more Christmas ornaments, but who knows. And then after Rome, went to Paris, and the first thing I did in Paris was go to the Game of Thrones exhibition that was happening. That I found out about in the airport as I arrived, and then first thing the next day was like, well, I'm doing that. Also in Paris, there's the Moulin Rouge. Went to the Moulin Rouge one night, and They sell, that's an actual Christmas ornament, they sell those. And then, of course, the Eiffel Tower. And I bought this one just because I thought it was really pretty. It's also very sparkly. It's in a church that's near Notre Dame. I can't remember. I'll leave it down in the comments. But it's a church that's known for having these amazing stained glass windows. It was like it was all made out of stained glass. It was really pretty. After Paris, I went to England. I bought this at Selfridges. Selfridges had their Christmas store up. I'm sure they keep some of it open all year round for people like me. But it was August and the Christmas ornaments were out. And then after that, I had a bit too much fun in the gift shop at Buckingham Palace. I just couldn't decide, so I bought them all. I bought a little corgi, I bought a crown, God Save the Queen, and then a little teapot with the crown on both sides. I thought these guys were very cute. They had a whole set of different dishes and things. But yeah, so that's from my travels this summer. And now every year when I unpack my Christmas ornaments, I'll remember all those moments and all those stories, and I'll be able to tell people the weird story about going to Paris and going to a Game of Thrones exhibition. So, I've packed everything up. Everything is hopefully wrapped safely enough. Conan helped. There are at least five or six pug ornaments in there. And this is Christmas. We've got decor, we've got ornaments, we've got soft, unbreakable stuff. This is my tree topper. I think I got this at Crate and Barrel. Is that interesting? Yeah, I got this at Crate and Barrel, and actually it lives on top of a bookcase all year round because I think it's just an interesting art piece. So I was hoping, it was a faint hope. I wasn't holding out hope for this to happen, but I was hoping that all my Christmas stuff would fit in the two big boxes. But then as soon as I started taking stuff out of the boxes that I hadn't put out this year, I realized that was not going to happen. And I think this is a bit of a failed experiment because Christmas stuff is just so, I don't know, it's so emotional. Everything, at least the way I've decorated my tree and all the stuff I've collected, everything has memories attached. I can remember, oh, this is from so-and-so, I bought this here, Mom gave me that, I bought this for Conan, that it's too hard to get rid of stuff. I think that anything I could have gotten rid of happened when I moved 2 years ago. A big relationship ended. I divided all our Christmas stuff at that point. I know, but divided the Christmas stuff into his and hers. And at that point, I think we went through it. And if there was anything that was like, well, I don't want it, then I think we gave it away before we moved. Yeah, because all I found, you saw me find these things, was the random stocking, the little bear, and these two tubes of ornaments that have never been out of their tubes because I don't like Christmases that are too matchy-matchy. And I bought those to go with the pink tree. Oh, that's something I decluttered last year from my Christmas stuff. So I moved here 2.5 years ago, September 2016. I did not bring the old Christmas tree I had in my old house. I think that was a short one. It was 3 or 4 feet. It was green, more sort of traditional shaped with a wide bottom up to a point. Didn't bring that. And then so that first Christmas 2016, I went to Michael's to buy myself my very own, mine only tree. And I went to Michael's and they had, I wanted a pencil shape, So that pencil shape of tree is sort of like this rather than like that. And they had some of those, but I saw the pink tinsel one, and I was like, I don't know. It's amazing. It's fabulous. But do I really want a pink tinsel Christmas tree? And so I decided I did. And then, you know, Michael's has coupons and sales and all that jazz, and never buy anything full price at Michael's. I know. Never buy anything full price at Michael's. If it's not on sale in the store that week, do you want down? You go down. Good boy. So if it's not on sale at Michael's in the store that week, use a coupon. And so I found the pink tree. There were only 2 left. I thought, okay, if there's only 2 left and it's getting close to Christmas, I should buy it. So I looked at all the signs and I realized that the pink Christmas trees were on sale. I've decided to leave my Christmas mug in the mug cupboard, so if ever I'm feeling festive, oh, I'm looking at the good side. So if ever I'm feeling festive in June, I can have some Christmas tea in a Christmas mug. But anyway, the pink trees, they were on sale. But that was not a good thing, because it meant I couldn't use a coupon. And the sale on the pink trees was buy one, get one free. So I thought, well, there's this pink tree that I'm not certain about, that I really like, but I wonder if I should go more traditional. And I could get a traditional one on sale, but the pink tree is amazing. And so in the end, yes, I bought 2. I bought 2 6-foot-tall pink pencil tinsel Christmas trees. I love it. I no longer have 2, so that was 2016. I took them both home, immediately photographed one of them. I mean, they were the same at that point, just in the box, and listed it on Kijiji and Craigslist. I thought I was so hilarious. The title of the listing was, "This Christmas Tree is Lit," because it's got lights in it already. Apparently no one else found that as funny as I did. Well, one person found it as funny as I did, who emailed me through the listing to say, I don't need a pink Christmas tree, but you're amazing. So I like that person. But no one bought the second tree in 2016. So then I went to put away all my Christmas stuff in January 2017, and I had 2 trees, and I had paid full price of a single tree for these 2 trees. And I got worried, because there's not room here for 2 trees. And I'm not really one to go about my life thinking, oh, well, I'll get this now, and when I have a bigger house, it can go in there, or I'll save this for when I have my own house and I don't live in an apartment anymore. I like my apartment. I like the size of it. I could do with a tiny bit more space. And I also don't want to live my life thinking, oh, when I have a house, when I'm a homeowner. So it didn't seem appropriate to keep the second pink tree. And also, 1 pink tree is a statement. 2 pink trees is crazy. So, but I was worried packing up my Christmas stuff, because all of a sudden I had these 2 trees in my storage locker, and I thought, oh no, am I going to be stuck with this? I only paid the full price because I thought I'd be able to get half back. I waited a year, and in November 2017, I listed the second pink tree on Kijiji, and someone finally bought it. And so I finally got my money back. And now I only have 1 pink tree. And I think we're going to have to call the score for this decluttering goal I had for my Christmas stuff. I think we're going to have to score it as Christmas 1, Heather 0. Okay, so Conan and I just want to thank you for watching. Look out, subscribe, so you know when other videos pop up. My next one is going to be finally about knitting and crafting and what I've been doing lately. I'm hoping to sort of alternate the crafting things with whatever other thing I feel like, or whatever other thing comes up. Yeah, hit subscribe. Should they subscribe, bud? Yes. Yes, they should subscribe. You will subscribe. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. Every subscription keeps Conan in kibble. Keeps Conan in the lifestyle to which he's become accustomed. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.